Thumbelina by Susan Blackaby. Once there was a woman who didn't have any children. She went to a fairy for help. "How can I get a little child?" she asked. "Plant this seed in a pot and see what happens," said the fairy. The woman did as she was told. The seed grew into a tulip. Inside the tulip sat a girl as tiny as a thumb. The woman named her Thumbelina. The child was so small she could sleep in a walnut shell with a rose petal blanket. Thumbelina had a perfect life. Then one night a toad came by. "You'll make a fine wife for my son." "You're coming with me," Toad said. Toad took Thumbelina to the swamp and set her on a lily pad. "Meet your husband," croaked Toad. Toad's slimy son said, "Ribbit." "No, no, no," cried Thumbelina. Fish heard her and nibbled at the lily's roots until the pad broke free. Thumbelina floated away. As Thumbelina swirled along, a beetle grabbed her and flew her into his treehouse. Beetle showed her to his friend. "Isn't she a pretty little thing?" "Pretty ugly, you mean," said Beetle's friend. "Look, she has only 2 legs and no feelers at all." Beetle decided that he did not like Thumbelina after all. He dropped her on top of a daisy and flew away. Thumbelina spent her lonely summer under a leaf. Then winter came and it began to snow. Thumbelina had to find a home. Thumbelina found a little den. It belonged to a field mouse. "You poor thing, come inside," said Mouse. She liked Thumbelina at once. "Stay with me for the winter," said Mouse. "All you have to do is clean the house and tell me stories." Thumbelina and Mouse were a cozy pair. One day Mouse said, "A neighbor is coming to see us. He'll be a good husband for you." Thumbelina met the neighbor, a gloomy mole in a black velvet coat. Thumbelina was polite, but she did not like him very much. A tunnel ran between Mouse's den and Mole's hole. In it lay a bird that was frozen stiff. Mole and Mouse did not care at all. "Silly tweeter, didn't have a bit of sense," said Mole. Thumbelina felt sorry for Bird. When no one was looking, she gave Bird a kiss. That night, Thumbelina took a warm blanket to Bird. She gave him a hug. Thump, thump. Bird's heart was beating. Bird wasn't dead. He was just cold. Thumbelina cared for him until he was strong enough to fly. "Come away with me," said Bird. Thumbelina said, "I can't leave Mouse. She's been good to me." Bird flew into the sunshine, and Thumbelina waved goodbye. In the den, Mouse was in a tizzy. "Mole has decided to marry lucky little teeny tiny you," she said. "We have 100 things to do." "I can't marry that old fur ball and live in a dark hole," cried Thumbelina. "I just can't." "Count your blessings," said Mouse. Thumbelina went inside. She looked at the sky one last time. "Goodbye, sunny world," she said sadly. Then she heard the bird call to her. "Tweet, hop on," he said. "We'll fly far away from gloomy, doomy mole." So they flew south until they came to a castle by the lake. Bird sat Thumbelina down beside a yellow flower. Inside the flower was a prince. He took one look at Thumbelina and fell in love. "Say you'll be my wife," said the prince. Thumbelina thought of slimy toad and gloomy mole. "Yes, yes, yes," she said happily. All the flowers opened, and the flower fairies greeted Thumbelina. They gave her silver wings and named her Maria. Bird sang at the wedding, but he was sad. He too loved Maria. In the spring, Bird bid farewell. He flew north, telling this story to all who would listen. This is Thumbelina.